Top of everything else, when it comes to Pope Francis' successor, people are looking at Cardinal Pietro Parolin. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, Parolin, and he is considered a top contender to be the next pope. The name Pietro means Peter in Italian, and so with the next pope looking like to be Pope Peter, people are talking about the prophecy of the last pope. Now, many people believe that Pope Francis was the last pope, but as I'm going to show in this video, and this video is by Dabu77, that is incorrect. There is one slot left right next to Pope Francis, and this next slot is for Peter the Roman.
This is Dabu7 talking about the prophecy of the popes. Right now, we have Pope Francis in the hospital. Things are not looking good. He may not make it out. Even if he does, he can end up staying in the Vatican in a capacitated state, similar to what Benedict did, and we would have a new pope take control. Now, many people in confusion have labeled Francis the final pope, but that's not the case. If we actually go and look at the walls inside the basilica, you can see that next to Francis, there's one spot left. And that's pretty significant. It's pretty clear that the next one is the last one. Now, the confusion comes from the way that this whole thing was deciphered, so to speak. Because in the Lignum Vitae, there's a piece that is often put into the Peter the Roman part, but they're saying that no, it's a completely different sentence in itself, and that it shows that there will be an additional pope between the Olive and Peter the Roman, Benedict and Peter. So what this is pointing to is that this last slot, no matter what, goes to Peter the Roman, who will pasture his sheep through many tribulations. And there's not going to be any more after this because there's no more room for it. It was never planned for. It was all called for to end on the watch of this last one that's about to step onto the scene, because Francis does not have much time left. Even if he comes out of the hospital, he's not in good shape. He's old. A new one is coming. And when you look at Malachi, who had prophesied that it took 422 years to get to 1585, the middle pope, he says that it would take another 422 and that it will be done. And that comes to 2027. So there you have it, laid out clearly, and you can see on the wall, there's a spot left for one more. So Francis definitely not the last one. Peter the Roman is about to step onto the scene.
So many bizarre and strange things are currently happening, especially around this 1 month, and it really feels like we are in a fertility and death ritual. And when it comes to eggs, the connection to eggs and fertility, how much have we been hearing about eggs in the news? Egg prices going up, there's an egg shortage, and so forth. It really feels like, again, it all centers around fertility.